Oh yeah, it's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is March 6th, 2020. Shout out to the Travel Behemoth for the song request. Slightly stupid, this version. Thanks for the song request, bro. And shout out to all my YouTube members and non-members. We love you all for sure. But again, hope you guys are doing well and welcome to another episode. Happy Friday. Today we're going to be looking at an article I've had pinned for quite some time now. Some comments from Charlie Lee a few weeks ago actually about DeFi. I know that's the craze nowadays. Everyone's talking about it. Everyone's using it. But he says it's the worst of both worlds. We'll take a look at why he feels this way here in a second. Also, Crypto Diamond strikes again. Facebook's Libra pondering a rethink. The controversial project is considering supporting several nation currencies per reports. But supposedly they're saying that they're still going to issue their own coin. I've heard other reports saying that they're not going to be issuing their own coin. And I heard this on CNBC a couple of days ago. But, you know, who knows? I'm still sticking to my thesis. The thing that I said the first day I read the white paper. Many of you who have been following me know I put out a video that day saying that this would not fly. Governments do not like private currencies. That's essentially what it is. Privately run currencies, even though it's a basket of, you know, fiat central bank currencies, it's still under their control, meaning Facebook and central banks, governments do not and will not allow such a thing. So, hey, I'm still sticking to my thesis on that. Also, we got some new tech coming through for EOSio, and that is a new resource called Disk. We'll take a look at the details on this. Pretty interesting. They're always making improvements, always making upgrades. So we'll take a look at the details on Disk here in a second. But before we start, if you guys find these types of videos informative, make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. And this episode is brought to you by Prime XBT, one of the better cryptocurrency exchanges out there, in my opinion. And really, that's because they allow you to trade more than just cryptos. You can trade stock indices, commodities, forex, and crypto. Check those guys out. You actually can get up to $100 if you use the link in the description of this video. You'll get $100 credit for trading. PrimeXBT.com. And I've got some updates from my channel sponsor, my channel patron. Big shout outs to Crypto.com. They have something new going on over there on their exchanges. It's called soft staking, and it is now live. So essentially you're earning up to 5% per annum on your money on, I think, a total of 11 different cryptocurrencies. So what does that exactly mean? Well, soft staking is another way to earn rewards simply by holding a balance in your Crypto.com exchange wallet. So interest is paid daily in the respective cryptocurrency, and crypto placed in a pending order. Also, CRO used to subscribe for listings on syndicates are also included. So check them out. Like I said, there are 11 different pairs: Bitcoin, Ethereum, USDT, USDC. We've got XRP, Litecoin, EOS, XLM, Atom, MCO, and CRO. So check that out. Yet just another benefit to using the Crypto.com ecosystem, man. I'm telling you, there are thousands, it seems like. Also from them, they have a new syndicate coming out, guys. And this time it is Tezos. Many of you love Tezos. Well, you can get Tezos now if you participate in their new syndicate, 50% off actually, and it is launching on March 17th. So make sure you guys get over there to that syndicate for sure. That is a good one. I think EOS and the Tezos ones are my two favorite syndicates they've done so far. And if you're asking what is a syndicate, well, a syndicate is a fundraising platform for the most promising crypto projects to list their coins or tokens on Crypto.com's exchange. So with that being the case, CRO holders, which is Crypto.com's coin, have to stake CRO on the exchange and will receive priority token allocation for these events at a discount. Visit Crypto.com for more information on that. So let's take a look at first Charlie Lee's comments about DeFis. He's saying it's the worst of both worlds. Latest DeFi exploit continues to cast doubt on the promise of Ethereum's nascent killer app, but not everyone agrees. I actually reported on this hack that happened a few weeks ago, but let's see what he has to say about DeFi. His critique comes after a trader exploited several DeFi protocols to take home a staggering $1 million in just to trades. He said, "This is why I don't believe in DeFi. It's the worst of both worlds. Most DeFi can be shut down by a centralized party." This is very true. So it's just decentralization theater. And yet no one can undo a hack or exploit unless we add more centralization. So he goes on to say, so how is this better than what we have now? This is a good question. You guys let me know your thoughts about that. I have to agree with him. You know, when I covered that exploit that happened a couple of weeks ago, I said the same thing. I'm like, how is this decentralized? If we can have one entity come in and do a rollback and take back tokens and all types of stuff. I don't know. I didn't see, you know, I think it's just another use or exploit of the word decentralization, another use or exploit of the word blockchain, right? Are we really making a difference here? You guys let me know what your thoughts are on that. But there was some backlash from his comments. Several users pointed out that there are many different DeFi projects and he shouldn't judge all of them by a few or one. In this case, most commentators do acknowledge that DeFi is still a nascent technology experiencing its growing pains, but at the end of the day, with 1 billion on the line, DeFi must do better. So again, guys, let me know your thoughts about that. Do you agree with Charlie Lee? He's a smart guy, man. And at this point, I'm definitely going to have to agree with him, even though I know there are various DeFi applications and all of them don't fall in this type of scenario. But let me know if we're overusing the word decentralization and should we kind of back off of that? Because in many cases, even Bitcoin, we say it's decentralized. It's a hot topic, but how decentralized is it when most of the hashing power, 60% to be exact, comes out of one location? Again, let me know your thoughts about that. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Facebook is doing. Pondering a rethink, Decrypt says. A controversial project is considering supporting several nation currencies per reports, but they're saying that the Libra coin will continue on. I don't believe them. Bloomberg quotes sources as saying Libra considering supporting fiat currencies. I thought that was the case anyway. But let's go ahead and take a look at this further. It says Facebook is considering recasting its proposed Libra cryptocurrency project so that the network accepts multiple national virtual currencies, including one backed by the US dollar. That doesn't mean that it's giving up on Libra coin, though, they say. It's just not doing it right now. Yeah, okay. And so initially, Facebook planned for Libra to be a single global currency, cryptocurrency, I should say, representing a basket of stable assets. This lofty aim was to target the 1.7, it looks like it should be billion, not million, unbanked in the world. So virtually anyone could send money to and fro and across borders using just their phones. Since Facebook unveiled those plans in June of 2019, the Libra project has run up against one hurdle after another from global policymakers and regulators, leaving a lot of people wondering if the project would ever get off the ground. So I'm going to say no. I do not think anything is getting off the ground. They say here there's news, but nothing new here. Running national currencies on the Libra platform would be easy enough to pull off. It's certainly a lot easier than coming up with a multi-basket asset Libra coin. Yeah, to me, this is pointless now. There's no need for Libra. Do we need another platform to transmit fiat currencies? I don't think so. And, I'm sticking by my thesis again, my theory. Crypto Diamond strikes again. I said Libra would not launch. It will not launch. You can't have a private currency, cryptocurrency, competing against your national central bank released issued coins. I'm sorry, it just won't work. That's not how this monetary system works at all. So you guys let me know your thoughts about Libra so-called pondering a rethink or doing a pivot, as many would call it. I'm not buying it. Last article out of EOSio. New resource coming to EOSio. It's called Disk. Will it solve congestion? It says exploring EOSio's public repository on GitHub. Programmer Corvin Meyer has found a possible new resource that should be implemented in EOSio software with the next update. We're talking about Disk. How does Disk work, one may ask? According to Carvin, the next EOSio update should include the key value store that will allow us to create indexes using less storage space and can be of any type or size above 64 bits. Basically, it will improve efficiency and flexibility for the maintenance of smart contract. Currently, in fact, smart contract data is stored inside the RAM or random access memory of the chain. As the name itself suggests, the role of RAM should not be that of long-term data storage, but should be used to store information in a flexible and only temporary way. On EOSio, unfortunately, there is still no way to save long-term data, and for this reason, just RAM is used. And apparently, Block 1 is proceeding towards the release of Disk, the new resource that will allow smart contracts to save information in a long-term way without having to use RAM. In conclusion, Disk will not be the solution to network congestion, however, on the EOS mainnet, but it will allow smart contracts and dApps developers to significantly reduce the cost of maintaining their services. This is good to attract dApps back not only to the EOS mainnet, but also to other EOSio chains. And Dan Limmer did confirm this. He said EOSio will soon have a disk-backed value or key value store as an option for contracts that can trade CPU time for storage capacity based on Rock's DB blockchain state can now scale far beyond limits of RAM. This is especially useful for large data sets that are infrequently accessed. Well, there you have it. That is a little bit more on the technical side, but something I did want to give you guys an update on. That's good news, you know. One step towards evolving into a very robust blockchain, in my opinion. Of course, EOSio has had some hiccups, but every blockchain, every software is going to have their roadblocks and hiccups. It's just about which one is most prepared to scale the fastest and reach the most people, and I think it's still EOSio at this point. So let me know your thoughts about Disk. Do you know about it? Is this different than storage? I don't know if you guys, those who follow EOSio and Block 1 and Dan Limmer, know many years ago he talked about storage, EOSio storage. Is this similar? Is it different? Is it totally something separate? Let me know. I don't know. I would love to know from some of you EOSio followers if that is the case. But hey, that's my 2 Satoshis for today on all of those topics. Let me know yours in the comments below. And another shout out to the Travel Behemoth for that song request, this version by Slightly Stupid. If you found this video informative, of course, like, share, and subscribe, and click that bell to receive more videos like this. Happy Friday. I'm out of here, people. See y'all Saturday off the chain. Holla! Yeah!